How to easily manage a business, double side income, and achieve annual goals efficiently by following rules. It is recommended to adopt the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule under the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model. In the field of business management, most managers often fall into the dilemma of treating symptoms rather than the root cause. They spend enormous energy on managing people to maintain discipline, managing affairs to deal with daily trivialities, managing systems to improve rule frameworks, and further extended to managing goals, managing organizational structure, managing processes, managing workflows, managing software, managing results, managing performance and compensation, and even managing culture and managing relationships. They attempt to achieve orderly operations by covering all management links. However, in reality, these seemingly comprehensive management actions only touch the surface of management, i.e., the symptoms of the essence of business management, rather than penetrating the core of the essence of business management, i.e., the root cause of the essence of business management. Truly efficient business management does not require getting stuck in resolving conflicts, reducing costs and increasing efficiency, minimizing internal friction, or pursuing refined management in these superficial links. Instead, it should return to the roots of the essence of business management. All team members clearly understand the definition of root causes and symptoms in the essence of business management. In business management, the clear distinction between root cause and symptom is the prerequisite for all management actions. The confusion between the two is the root reason for low corporate efficiency and restricted development. Scope of symptoms, the areas that managers often focus on, such as managing strategies, organizational structures, people and affairs, systems and processes, and performance and compensation, all belong to the symptoms of management. Excessive focus on these superficial management elements will lead to high management costs, low efficiency, and even problems such as internal departmental friction, broken relationships, and talent loss. Core of root cause. The root cause of business management lies in the achievement of annual goals, as well as the underlying rules supporting goal implementation, e.g., the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule, talent development mechanisms, job model iteration, and the Flywheel Logic that aligns all employees' on-site practice goal models with the enterprise's annual 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule. Only by grasping the root cause can various chaotic problems at the symptom level naturally disappear, enabling the enterprise to operate in a healthy and efficient manner. By building a scientific, sustainable, iterative 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule system that focuses on the root cause and ignores symptoms, enterprises can transform employees from a state of passive management and obedience to active self-driven and mutual-driven iteration, guided by the global corporate on-site goal benchmark models on the GoalSeek platform. Employees continuously iterate and optimize their on-site work goal models through the real-time side business style purchase and sales iteration of on-site job goal models. Eventually, they achieve a healthy flywheel ecosystem where the enterprise's phased goal models are perpetually aligned with side business style iteration, following the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule to work efficiently with half the effort. The core of the so-called active self-driven and mutual-driven iteration driven by the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule focusing on the root cause and ignoring symptoms is to enable every employee of the enterprise to become a creator of on-site job goal model iterations based on the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule, and to make the perpetual side business style purchase and sales iteration of on-site work goal models, the carrier for implementing the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model. While completing their daily work, employees use their wisdom and experience accumulated from work to iterate new versions of various on-site work goal models With the support of authorized experts from GoalSeek, they purchased successful benchmark models of similar on-site goals from other outstanding global enterprises on the GoalSeek platform to optimize their own on-site work models. They then conduct secondary iterations on their own models, abstract and package them, and sell them on the GoalSeek platform. They can sell their triangular flywheel logic based on-site work goal models to colleagues or other departments to earn model sales revenue, or sell them to global corporate clients on the GoalSeek platform to generate multiple sources of side income. This forms a healthy development flywheel ecosystem of real-time side business style purchase and sales iteration of on-site models, benefiting multiple parties within the team. Under this model, the enterprise, owners, management, and frontline employees are no longer in an opposing manager-managed relationship, but a community with a shared future for joint model creation and iteration, and shared interests. Under the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model, employees' enthusiasm for model iteration remains high. The higher the side income of the enterprises and employees, the more the overall efficiency of the enterprise will improve with the optimization of the overall goal model flywheel ecosystem. According to the enterprise's year-end financial accounting, management cost input decreased by 80%. Cost reduction and efficiency improvement effects increased by 80%. Number of meetings decreased by 80%. Number of internal conflicts decreased by 70%. Employee work related to symptoms decreased by 80%. Total expenses decreased by 70%. Team workload decreased by 40%, while year-end benefits increased by 150%. Employee turnover rate was almost zero. Some group enterprises have built their own internal goal model iteration platforms, but fail to achieve the expected results. When they come to consult us, and we point out the existing problems to them, these enterprises immediately abandon their internal iteration platforms and rejoin the GoalSeek Global Goal Modeling Platform. We want to understand the reasons behind this. Please interact. Case analysis. Case 1. Manufacturing industry. Side business style iteration for production process optimization. A certain auto parts manufacturing enterprise used to spend a lot of energy on managing processes and managing workflows. The production department had to strictly follow fixed processes. Even if employees identified areas for optimization, they had to report level by level for approval, resulting in low efficiency. Later, the enterprise became a member of the GoalSeek Global On-Site Goal Benchmark Model Platform, purchased the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model for self-driven purchase and sales iteration of GoalSeek Goal Models, and took Perpetual purchase and sales iteration of improved multi-scenario goal models as the core theme of enterprise management. Employees were allowed to independently optimize and iterate new model versions and upload them to the GoalSeek platform for sale. Shelley, a frontline operator, it was found that adjusting the cutting angle of raw materials in a certain process could reduce the waste rate by 5%. He uploaded the optimized model, including operation steps, videos, and effects data to the platform, marked with a purchase price of $400 per copy. After other workshop teams adopted this plan, they paid a purchase fee of $400. Shelley received $120. The platform deducted 40% as operating costs, and the remaining $120 was distributed to the enterprise seller and internal managers of the enterprise. The distribution ratio is determined by the enterprise itself. At the same time, the enterprise gave Shelley an additional reward of 0.1% of the monthly profit based on the reduction in waste brought by this plan. Later, other employees further optimized the cutting speed based on Shelley's plan to develop a version 2.0 marked with a purchase price of $400 per copy. Shelley, the creator of the original plan, also received iteration share 10% of the revenue from the new plan. In just 3 months, the number of production process iterations of the enterprise reached 47. The waste rate decreased by 18%. The product qualification rate increased to 99.2%. With the global sales of models, the average monthly side income of frontline employees, managers, owners, and the enterprise increased by $1,800 to $30,000. Management no longer needed to focus on process details, but only on on-site goal model calibration. The owner was freed from workshop inspections and focused on customer cooperation and technological research and development. Case 2. Internet Industry Multi-Scenario Goal Iteration for Project Management. A certain internet software development company used to suffer from low team enthusiasm. Due to managing goals and managing performance, project goals were set by the management. Employees promoted work according to tasks, and performance compensation was only linked to completion rate, resulting in weak innovation motivation. Later, the company accessed the GoalSeek platform enterprise multi-scenario goal models, set the iteration of scenario models such as user retention rate, function iteration speed, and cost control as the core work content, and allowed employees in different positions products, development, operation to independently iterate and upgrade around goal models. Xiao Wang, a product manager, designed an implementation model for the personalized push function to improve user retention, version 1.0, and uploaded it to the platform with a purchase price of $500 per copy. The development team quickly completed the function development by referring to this requirement document. After the launch, the user retention rate increased by 12%. The team paid $500 to Xiao Wang, and Xiao Wang received $175 as side income. Later, Xiao Wang could continue to receive dividends from model iterations through the golden ratio algorithm. Seeing the increase in Xiao Wang's side income, other employees also actively participated in the iteration of various enterprise models, forming a situation where one party iterates and 8 parties benefit. After half a year, the group carried out 500 model iterations. The owner said that it turned out that the previous high-pressure management model was a complete detour. Based on this, the operations team optimized the push time strategy to develop a version 2.0 scenario model of personalized push plus precise timing, marked with a purchase price of $800 per copy. Xiao Wang, the product manager, received a 30% share of the revenue from version 2.0. The platform also automatically matched the optimal iteration version according to different project scenarios, e.g., new user acquisition, old user activation. The enterprise extracted 10 to 15% from the platform's version transactions as model sales revenue. With the increase in iterative versions, other enterprises settled on the platform also began to purchase the company's excellent models, further increasing the company's revenue. After half a year of implementation, the average project cycle of the company was shortened by 30%. The user retention rate increased by 25%. The average side income of employees accounted for 10 to 150% of their total income. Management shifted from goal decomposition to model iteration empowerment. The owner no longer needed to participate in project detailed decisions. The company's valuation increased by 20 to 90% compared with before. Case 3. Service Industry Scenario-Based Solution Iteration for Customer Service. A certain chain catering enterprise used to have unstable service quality due to managing service processes and managing relationships between employees and customers, and between employees and management. Waiters had to strictly follow standard scripts to receive customers. Even when encountering special needs, they had to ask the store manager for instructions, resulting in low customer satisfaction. Later, the enterprise joined the Goal-Seek Global Benchmark Goal Model Iteration Platform, took the iteration of scenario models for improving customer repurchase rate and reducing complaint rate as the core work of the enterprise stage, and encouraged employees to carry out perpetual side business style purchase and sales iteration of customer service models based on different scenarios, e.g., customer birthdays, group dinners, complaint handling with the support of off-site experts. Xiao Zhang, a store waiter. It was found that giving customized desserts and handwritten greeting cards to customers on their birthdays could increase the repurchase rate by 20% with the help of Goal-Seek authorized experts. He uploaded the iterated planning model, including cost control and implementation steps, to the Goal-Seek Global Goals Benchmark Model platform, marked with a purchase price of $100 per copy. After other corporate clients on the platform or other stores of the enterprise itself adopted this plan, they paid a purchase fee of $100. Xiao Zhang received 35% of the revenue, while the enterprise owners and management employees also received 25% of the revenue. Later, as the repurchase rate of the store increased and the version continued to be iterated and implemented, Xiao Zhang's side income increased steadily according to the golden ratio algorithm formula. Later, other waiters designed a service model version 1.0 of free replacement plus complimentary coupon plus follow-up return visit for the customer complaints about food taste model after being purchased by multiple stores. A version 2.0 model was further iterated, adding the triangular double insurance reverse performance 5 major performance formulas, forming a healthy side business style cycle of continuous iteration. After 1 year, the customer repurchase rate of the catering enterprise increased by 35%. The complaint rate decreased by 60%. The monthly side income of frontline employees increased by $500 to $12,000. Store managers no longer needed to supervise and manage service details, but only focused on insight into customer demand trends in the competitive market. From these 3 cases, it can be seen that the essence of business management is not control, but on-site model iteration empowerment. Through the perpetual side business style iteration of Goal-Seek Global Goal Benchmark models, employees' iteration behavior is deeply bound to personal interests, and the enterprise's model iteration, goal achievement, and multi-party benefits form a closed loop. When employees are no longer passive executors, but active creators of model iterations, and when owners are no longer managers of frontline affairs, but captains navigating the flywheel ecosystem, enterprises can truly achieve the ideal state, where the more employees iterate on-site work goal models, the more side income they earn, the more relaxed the management, the better the overall efficiency, and the better they can grasp the flywheel model ecosystem rules for annual goal achievement. This is the core logic of the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model for modern enterprises. Implementation path of focusing on the root causes and ignoring symptoms. The team focuses on the construction of the root causes and abandons the management of work related to symptoms. Specifically, it can be divided into 4 directions. 1. Build the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Model. Core logic. Not managing does not mean laissez-faire, but through the construction of perpetual iteration of on-site goal models, the root cause, the enterprise can operate at high speed in accordance with the iterative goal models of positions, without excessive management, easily reaching the speed of a Bugatti. Key actions. Abandon the control of symptoms, e.g., holding fewer meetings. Do not arbitrarily interfere in employees' specific work, and focus energy on goal rules. The Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model, on-site job goal model iteration, and the full automatic talent development mechanism, so that employees can spontaneously work around the root cause. 2. Implementing the goal alignment and modelization systems. Introduce the Goal-Seek Global Goal Benchmark Model Perpetual Side Business Style Purchase and sales iteration platform align all job models with the annual goal model so that employees clearly understand what to do to achieve goals and what not to do to avoid working around symptoms and avoid inefficient and ineffective superficial work. Build foolproof on-site job goal models. Any employee can become a top performer or excellent employee within 3 months of joining through the talent processing plan model. Top performer 18 steps up. Top performers universal formula W plus X plus L plus K. 6,789 to 10 team management. Talent processing plans 18 steps up. 2 manuals and 3 theories 19-step double cycle RP up. Continuous iteration of 39 methodicities. 19 barrel principle theories. Introduction of performance multiplication formula DP. Management regulates the enterprise's macro flywheel ecosystem through VRCP for major goal formulas and for major rule formulas, eliminating reliance on capable people. Scenario-based and iterative systems transform text-based systems into on-site job practice models so that system models can be mutually driven and iterated with the iteration of on-site work goal models. Frontline employees led the mutual-driven iteration of triangular double insurance reverse performance, on-site job goal models, and scenario-based system models, allowing employees who are on the front line of the battlefield to command the artillery fire. 3. Establish the talent retention and self-drive mechanism. Design the employee self-management system. Employees do not need the owner's approval for salary increases or promotions. Through the 4-level evaluation automatic salary increase model mechanism, they can be promoted independently if they meet the standards. Stimulating internal motivation. Create a humanistic environment where talents are unwilling to leave. Through the triangular performance compensation equity partnership mechanism, golden ratio algorithm formula benefits after goal achievement, bonuses, commissions, dividends, and option distributions. Employees clearly understand the long-term value of staying in the enterprise, even being reluctant to leave. Eliminate cliques and internal friction. Resolutely eliminate clique-forming behaviors, breaking down departmental barriers. And through the triangular double insurance reverse performance compensation mechanism and 5-color harmonious corporate culture, make the team united as one, with scattered forms but unified spirits, for a focus on cost control and efficiency improvement. Block inefficient, ineffective work. Define the working boundary between symptoms and root causes, and eliminate 80% of useless work centered on symptoms. Reducing meaningless meetings. Ensure that every piece of work employees do hits the core root cause of the enterprise's annual goal achievement, and prevent employees from using long working hours and full workloads to cover up the worthless, ineffective work at the symptom level. Reduce system design costs through scenario-based system models. Cut down system design expenditures by more than 60% and avoid the repeated revisions and application costs of text-based systems. Business management does not require managing people, affairs, systems, goals, organizational structures, processes, workflows, performance and compensation, software, culture, or relationships, because all these are the symptoms rather than the root cause of the essence of management. Through the perpetual purchase and sale iteration of on-the-job scenario goal models, based on the triangular Flywheel Logic of the Zero Management Perpetual Motion Machine Management Model, on the GoalSeek platform, employees will proactively update their own version of the model through real-time side business style purchase and the sales iteration in accordance with the global goal success benchmark models of GoalSeek to carry out their work. Through the real-time optimization and iteration of the enterprise's multi-scenario goal model ecosystem, more side business income is generated for the enterprise, owners, management, and frontline employees. After an enterprise joins the GoalSeek global goal modeling platform, as parameters such as the volume of model purchases, sales, and iterations accumulate, it will sequentially obtain VIP membership, co-creation membership, standing director membership, vice chairperson group membership, and chairperson group membership of the GoalSeek platform. The perpetual purchase and sale iteration of various scenario goal models of the enterprise brings sustainable side business income to employees, owners, and the enterprise itself. The more iterations of the on-the-job scenario goal model versions there are, the more model sales revenue the enterprise will gain from the GoalSeek platform. This creates a positive cycle, where the more employees iterate on their own on-the-job scenario goal models, the more side business income they earn, and the more the enterprise's overall efficiency improvement aligns with the 6-5-4-3-1 goal rule, freeing owners from frontline affairs truly and easily, and thus realizing the state where employees work as hard as tigers. The more relaxed the owner is, the better the business performs. If my sharing has inspired you, don't forget to follow, like, and share it to benefit more friends.